Hello, everyone. So, let's talk a little bit about the process of developing a skill or developing a certain business or whatever it may be, because it might not be the way that you've been taught that it works. And I know it's definitely not the way I've been taught it works. So, for example, in school, you are taught like what how you learn a concept is basically you go through all the topics, then you write a test, and then you get the results immediately. And whether you succeed or fail doesn't matter. You just move on to the next topic without any clarification or seeing if how you can improve or anything like that really. And maybe in high school it's a little bit different because you have final exams, but it's not that much different. So the thing that people don't understand, and including myself at a certain point in time, is that in a process, it's it takes time to see improvements. When I was dealing with social anxiety, and I was having trouble talking to strangers, and I was like working hard on improving myself with social anxiety. I was working hard, watching all the videos I could, looking at all the tactics, reading the forums, and going up to strangers. And I was like, why am I not seeing any results? Why is it that I can't see any results? Why is it that other people have this skill down so easily and I don't? And then eventually, when I got the skill, and like when I got to the level I am right now, and I'm still improving and getting better, it's I realized that it's a process. It's not something you get overnight. It's not something you get just by reading a few forums or whatever. It's you make micro steps and you improve gradually. And a lot of the time the improvements are so small you don't even notice those improvements. And this is something that is difficult to grasp. And as I was saying with school they don't teach you this in school. They don't teach you that developing a skill takes time and takes patience. It's not something you can learn in like a few weeks, right? A lot of things aren't things that you can learn in a few weeks. Maybe some things take months, and they don't develop patience. They just move on to the next topic. They don't develop any patience. And I recommend, if you want to know more about this process, that try developing a skill, try learning something, and even video games can be good for this. When I was playing this one video game, I was horrible at the game at the moment. There was a certain game mode, and I was really bad at that game mode. And then after a long time of playing, after like months of playing, I was like one of the top players. So it shows you that there's a process to be made, and you get to see the improvements, but only if you have the patience and only if you have the tenacity to follow through, to go through that process and be patient and stay consistent with it. That's the only way you'll develop that skill. You have to be patient. Patience is so important. It's, again, not taught in schools. Nobody really values it that much these days. I've talked about this before, but we live in an age of instant gratification. You get your notifications immediately. No, like barely any delay, and you want everything now, 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 now. But a lot of these things you won't get now, now, now. It's going to take time to develop those skills. It's going to take time to build those connections. Those things take time, and you just have to be patient with it, and you just have to keep going. Have faith in the process. It's not something that it's not like a quick fix. It's not something that you press a few buttons and you get it. Yeah, you have to be consistent. You have to be patient. You have to stay with the process, and you have to keep moving forward no matter what. It's not just gonna come out of nowhere. Success doesn't come out of nowhere. People will say this. They will say this all the time. They say overnight success, overnight success, overnight success, and you talk about these celebrities or whatever in a way that makes you think that, wow, this person was like born great, and they were born to be great. They were born to be successful, and they had all this money, and their parents did everything for them, or something like that. But in reality, a lot of these celebrities and these people that are successful, they have worked hard to get where they got. Success is not accidental most of the time. sometimes it might be accidental, but like 99.99% of the time, success is not accidental. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that this person has $1 million. Look at what they did to do that. They probably did something very different from what everyone else was doing in similar situations that allowed them to excel. So what I want you to take away from this video is be patient, stay with the process. Don't expect it to happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. And yeah, that's all I have to say for today. Thanks for watching.